Hello and welcome to episode 41 of my Two Worlds 2 tutorial Let's Play series. This episode is going to be on some more alchemy, so I'm going to call it Alchemy 2 this episode, and what we're going to be doing is making some super strong potions which in effect can double our strength, our power, and what I mean by that is our health can be doubled and our spell power can be doubled. So let's get to it. Okay, so I've been, as you know, hunting in the savannas, killing the simple creatures, not only because it acts towards my creature count and I get another skill point when I get to 1700, so you can see I'm nearly there at another skill point. So I've been killing the creatures not only for that, but also for the alchemy components. One thing I did do is in the skill points I went to the crafting and I whacked up my alchemy to 10, level 10. So it gives me a 50% increase to potion strength and 50% increase to effect duration. That's another reason for hunting in the savannas all this time, just killing simple creatures, is because I'm getting skill points in order to enable me to do things like this. So right, now that I've whacked up my alchemy to 10, if we go to the ingredients, there are some severely strong potions that you can make. Let's start by showing you how you can double up your willpower. So to do this, we're going to use ants' modular brain. Yes, ants. Whenever you come across them, kill them because you want their brains. Okay, so if you use 4 of these, it will give you a potion and a couple of other items I'm about to show you. You'll get a... well, let's just actually do it. So I'm going to put in 4 ants' modular brain. I'm going to use, let's see, I've got a choice. These both increase the duration. So I'm going to do the wolf hog fang. I'm going to put 3 of them in there. And I'm also going to add an angelica, which will increase the potion strength. Now with the angelica, I've done some testing and it doesn't matter how many of these you put in there, they're not going to stack. So you only want 1 to give the desired effect. So I'm going to show you this potion with 4 ants modular brain, 3 wolf hog fang and 1 angelica. Let's brew that. That now gives us a potion of willpower 90% and it's going to last 5 minutes. Okay, so let's continue. If we add in 5 ants modular brain, remember you can only have a maximum of 10 components in here. And let's use 3 of these again and 1 angelica. That now gives us 96%. So 4 gives you 90%, 5 gives you 96%, and I know what you're saying, how do we get to 100? So if we now put in 6 ants modular brains, this time let's use 3 of these baboon tongues and 1 angelica. There you go, there's 100% double your spell power, 100% to your willpower, and it's going to last 5 minutes. Now I'm not going to be making, for myself, I'm not going to be making 100%. The reason being is because I only have a certain amount of these ants modular brain. So I'm going to do 4 of them I'm going to make potions using 4 of these, simply because I'll be able to make more of them. If I had, say, 1,000 of these ants modular brains, then I'd make them all at 100% strength. But because I only have a limited amount, I'm going to stick to making potions of 90% willpower. Okay, so that's doing your willpower. Now let's take a look at how you can double your health. And for the health doubling, you're going to be using furballs. So here I've got one I made earlier. A large potion of endurance. It will give you endurance of 96%. You add in 5 furballs. Actually, let's just make this a bit better, because we can do better than that. So there's 2 types of furballs. There's these brown, light brown ones, and these greyish. You can use both of them for the same desired effect. So let's show that. So if I put in 5 of them, and let's put in 3 of the baboon tongue, and of course an angelica. Let's brew that up. Okay, so that's going to give us 96% and 5 minutes again. Okay, if we wanted to do 100%, we could do 6 of them. Three of them. And an angelica. And there we go. That's how you can double your health. So not only can you double your willpower, you can double your mana as well. Do they stack, is what you're probably wondering. So let's take a look. Let's find the items. Oops. No, it's under items. Why is it not going off for alchemy? Oh, I know why. I need to close that. Right, let's go to the items. Let's find these 2 potions that I've made. So that's the endurance. Let's put that at 4. Where is it put the blur? Where did it put my 100% willpower? There. So let's do that as 7. Right, so 4 and 7. Let's look at my stats. So hit point, oh, you can't really see it that well. Let's see if I can go to a darker place to show this. Yeah, much better. So my hit points are 855 and my mana's 4,200. My spell damage is 1,100 fire damage. Right. Let's drink 4. That now gives me 1,755 health. Let's see if they stack. And 7. So as you can see, they do stack. It's not doubled my mana, but look at this. Check me out. What, nearly 7,000 mana, nearly 2,000, well, 1,700 hit points. What's my spell damage at? Boom Shanka, 1,580 missile damage and 705 shock damage. Now, I won't be drinking these potions all the time because you don't need to with a lot of the creatures. Look at my mana regeneration. It's off the scales, 56, nice. So you don't need them all the time, but I will be using them for the stronger monsters. Because obviously having double the hit points and a ton more mana is going to help me tremendously. Okay, but we're not finished with the potions. There's another potion I want to show. When you've got high hit points like this, you need a good heal potion. So let's show you how to make a nice heal potion. Okay, for the heal potion, we're going to use one single Barnes mutated heart. Okay, notice it only gives 1250 hit points. And then what we're going to do is add a component which is really rather useless, you would have thought, which is this aconite. The reason I say useless is because it only gives a duration increase of 30 seconds, whereas the baboon tongue and the warthog item gives 1 minute. But look what happens if you add it to a Varn's mutated heart. So let's do that. And because I've done it previously, it's not shown. So let's see if I can, let's find it and show you what that does. In fact, let's show you with the recipe. So let's see if I can find it now. Yeah, so like I said about the fur balls, 2 different types, and they both do the same effect, as you can see with this. Now, here we are. So it gives you an 1875 hit point heal. Whereas if you just use the Varn's mutated heart, it's only for 1250. But if you throw in an aconite, you get that extra load of healing. Let's try now adding a potion strength to that. So Varn's mutated heart. Oh, close that. Varn's mutated heart. Aconite and an Angelica. Let's see what happens. So the Angelica hasn't done anything. So there you go though, that's what you want. A Varn's mutated heart and 1 aconite. That is 3 tremendously useful potions, doing your health, your willpower, which does your mana regen, your mana points and your spell power, and a heal. They're the 3 main potions that my character will be using. Bear in mind I'm not playing a ranger, so I'm not doing the accuracy, and I'm not playing a warrior, so I'm not doing strength. You could obviously apply what I've shown you to the if you're an archer or you're doing strength, you're a warrior doing melee, so you could do your strength, double your strength. So there we are, that's the potions I wanted to show you. That's how you can double your power. And like I say, they're going to last 5 minutes, them potions. I could possibly throw in one more. I could refine it to, let's see, so if I have 4 of these, well actually let's do 5, and then put in 1 of these. Oh, I did the wrong one for that. Brushing. Let's do. See, so you can only have a maximum of 10. So let's do that and see how much time improvement we get. Oh, in fact, let's try this again because I messed that up completely. I'd meant to do the ants modular brain. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. So yeah, you see you don't get no benefits. I must have tried that previously, which is why I only use 3 of the baboon's tongue. Where is it? Well, I can't see it there now. Okay, oh well, you get my point. You don't get no benefits by adding more baboon's tongue, so don't do it. Just put a maximum of 3, and it'll give you 5 minutes. Right, okay, so that's what I wanted to show in our steps towards making ourselves much more powerful, which is another reason why you should be staying in the savannas, gathering up all these alchemy components. And I will be doing a lot more alchemy because I want to get a lot more points, skill points, by performing loads more alchemy. And to do that, of course, you need the alchemy components, hence staying in the savannas. Right, in the next episode, we're going to take a look at summoning, and we're going to be making ourselves even much more powerful. I mean, it's going to be crazy powerful we're going to be when we drop them 2 potions and start getting into summoning. You'll see there's not a lot of creatures that will be able to stand in our way. Anyway, I've shown what I wanted to, 3 main potions. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.